saying, who's the coach of Curse Gaming, the main squad. And of course, the first question I got to ask you is the jungle Karthus. Where did that come from? Was the team prepared for that? I'm sure you have some insight.
Yes, it's Christmas present for everyone, actually, first. Yeah, so, well, anyways, we assumed that Version going to ban out the Saints champion pool, then they pick Jarvan, so we don't have any choice, so we just pick Karthus, dude.
But it's something that he's been comfortable playing, and it was a prepared pick.
Sander is a Karthus genius. He tried Karthus in solo queue every day.
All right, I like it. Now, I'm sure as you are the coach of the main squad, a question on a lot of the viewers at home's mind must be how Piglet is doing, adapting to the new team, and how you guys are working with that language barrier.
So basically, we hire a translator for Piglet because I know Curse Academy was living in this Curse house too, so King can speak Korean, and everyone can speak Korean. And Piglet is like, there's different culture, and he's better right now.
Fantastic. Glad to hear things are going well. Now, you, as a coach, I would like a little bit of insight as to how you work with your support staff, how you work with analysts and things like that in order to prep for matches. Are you more concerned with what the team's going to go for, or are you more concerned with just your players and making sure they're comfortable?
So basically, our analyst, who is William and Mark, they're going to help me to watch the votes about where they ban pick. And I'm going to make the global strategy and the ban pick for the main team or for the Curse Academy, both of the team.
All right, great. And you actually have a lot of experience coaching, because you were the former coach of LMQ, which means you've also coached players from multiple regions, or who have experience, rather, in multiple regions. Having a background like that with different play styles, do you think that that's helped you as a coach, and in what areas?
Yes, actually, because it's different between LPR and LCS here. Like in the Chinese region, people always just play aggressive, and they like to snowball all the game. While here is like people love to farm and like to play the late team fight. So it's the difference.
So now looking forward to the LCS, how do you feel the team is shaping up? We touched a little bit on working with Piglet, but the whole team in general, do you feel scrims, practices are going well, and things are going to go Curse's way this year in the spring split?
I think we'll be really good in this split. I think probably the #1 team right now.
#1 team right now. I like it. Well, we've got some time until we find out whether or not that's the case. Turning back now to the match at hand, let's look at Curse Academy coming out with a big victory there, 1-0. So it's a great way to start the series with some momentum. But again, as a coach, what would you, if you were back there right now talking to the players, what would you tell them they need to focus a bit more on in the next game in order to secure a victory?
We didn't control the Dragon very well for these 2 games, so probably we're going to let them focus more on objective, but because Sander was playing like Warwick and Karthus, it's hard to control the objective earlier, so I would probably like him to try more aggressive jungler to do some stuff here.
So do you think Fusion, after having banned out a couple junglers and taking Jarvan, you think they might rethink their pick ban strategy going into Game 2, seeing that Saint can pull out that jungle Karthus?
I don't know. Fusion is a good team. They're probably going to do this, right?
All right, well, we'll see. We're going to get right back into that game, so we're going to send it over to Pyra and Zyrene at the desk to get us into that game.
Thank you very much for that one, Dash.